Welcome to Hangman Tarot. We're going to get started with our celebrity tarot card reading with Demi Lovato. Now, this was a request. Hold on. This was a request from Lil Pink. So thank you. That is a subscriber of mine. Thank you for your request. If you want to request a celebrity for anybody else, go ahead and check out the comment section. Leave a comment. Also check out in the details my social media. You can also go ahead and get a hold of me there. Other than that, we're going to get started. All right, here we go. So we're just going to find out currently where Demi Lovato is. We're just going to find out also anything that is upcoming, anything overall this month as far as getting into embracing it, avoiding it, influences that are negative and positive, you name it. I do go over their current energy with oracle reading. I will confirm that through the tarot cards. So we'll just melt that into the situation and it kind of brings out a nice little storyline. So let's find out where she is currently. But first, to go over her astrology for just a second. She was born August 20th, 1992 at 6 a.m. in the United States, Albuquerque, New Mexico. She is a Leo sun sign and her moon sign is a Taurus and ascending is Leo. She's a fixed sign. Let's find out over here. She's an American singer, songwriter, and actor. And after achieving some type of TV series, Barney and Friends, she rose to prominence for playing Michi Torres in the musical television film Camp Rock and its sequel Camp Rock 2 and The Final Jam. She is known for her vocals also. She's an amazing singer. Okay, that's pretty much all I need to say. All right, let's get into this reading. Again, oracles are for current energy, just kind of going over that first layer of vibes and seeing where we're at on Demi Lovato. All right, so we have lacking of confidence within the current energy thus far. Maybe not knowing something that has to do with the truth. You know, getting justice for something that you thought was really fucked up or you thought that it was wrong and finding some sort of balance there. So there's some justice and confidence within and around the current energy. Now, they're both lacking, both reversed. So maybe not having justice for something. Answers being very vital, very positive. That's just, again, that's going along with the truth or answers, information for justice and finding some sort of balance within something that went wrong or went awry. So currently just in a very different type of place than I've seen. Okay, so we are going to confirm that through tarot. All right, a couple more shuffles here. All right. Okay. All right, we got our Chariot upright, reverse, Hierophant. Okay. So her in a current space, Hangman, reverse, some sort of static relationship. I just feel like there's definitely a giving up of some mental old habits here. I feel like there's some sort of new beginning, hopefully just trying to like recycle how she thinks. And you know, she feels as if she's sacrificing though when she's doing this, but it's like a really good thing for you. And so old mental habits, they can go out the fucking window, but she almost feels like it's like, you know, I sacrifice so much so that I can get into this place where I don't think the same. as far as personal beliefs, it's almost like she continues to bend rules, and she is a very much her own inner guru, especially right now, currently, just really into her own beliefs and personal beliefs and not conforming to what society deems normal. And she's, you know, in a place where she's just all about solutions. She's all about knowing things and getting into places where, you know, not that there's conflict with that, but it does raise people's brow. I mean, they're like, who is this chick? What is she talking about? It's like yogurt. Like, why is she tripping? Like, she's, you know, bending the rules of the norm. I mean, she's getting into a place where she's trying, you know, not only shifting her perception, but she's shifting perception in general. Her self-love is definitely something that is being indicated here, as far as like confirming that confidence energy. Little lacking in the confidence, really just trying to work on that self-love and just not get too committed, but she doesn't want to be overly committed, but again, she does. So it's just like she doesn't want to force anything here in the meantime. And she is in some sort of place where she wants progress. She wants control. She wants, like, you know, I want to win. You know, she wants to get in a different place in life. So that is definitely our current energy, current placemat. Let's get into overall upcoming this month. Got our devil up, right? Okay, future accomplishments also. All right, so anything that is kind of upcoming is just a lot of the addiction stuff is coming up for me with this devil upright. I feel like old habits are being brought back up, and it's like those old mental habits again that she's really trying to change. So that's going to be brought back up this month, and it's like she'll continue throughout the month to just continue restarting. Just, I want to fresh start. I don't want any fear here. I don't want to change anything by chance. I want it to be something that I'm, you know, working on or building and getting out of, you know, some sort of bondage, because she's held and kind of trapped into, you know, all of these things that she considers an addiction. Definitely impulsive. But again, that's just her trying to really create like kind of like a revamp. Hello, hello. Thank you. Yeah. So some things that, as far as like getting into the month, what are some things that are going to be as far as like accomplishments for Demi Lovato? Nine of Wands reverse, honey. Five of Wands in reverse, honey. Almost there. It's like she's very stubborn. So when she's, you know, she's pushing for here, what she's pushing for is just not giving up. She's really a huge risk taker, and she doesn't want to be in a place where she's really hasty. But again, she doesn't want to be in a place where she doesn't actually know anything that's long term. So her kind of getting into a place where she's really risking things as far as like making things, you know, imbalanced as far as harmony. She's really striving for teamwork and solutions here. So, you know, she's exhausted. You know, she feels like her fighting her energy, you know, it's just like constantly, she feels like she's never ending here when it comes to any kind of competition. She's like, but it's like there is no competition, but she'll still think there is. Like, that's just kind of how it is. It just feels like a nonstop conflict. So those are some of the accomplishments, because I mean, all the things that she's working on are definitely decisions that she's based off the fact that they all have potential. They all have like reasons to be singing, you know, like, so to speak. I didn't mean to like make a funny, but it was. Okay, let's get into anything she wants to avoid. Just being an emotional dumpster. I mean, she really needs to let go of what it is that others kind of see in her. She needs to let go of that type of thing. So she really needs to leave that in the past so that she can get into a more mature place. I just feel like she's very much into not rushing into anything, but, you know, except for being power feminine. That's what she's trying to strive for. That's the influence that she's bringing with her. So she has no fucks given, except for the fact that, you know, she can definitely be an emotional dumpster, garbage can once in a while. But as long as she's letting go of that kind of stuff, that's just something to avoid, is just becoming that. Something to really embrace is definitely that power feminine. I really like that influence. That would be really nice if she could just continue to do that, not talk about things that she's not aware of all the time. Okay, I'm not being biased or judging. Okay, yes I am. Anything that is really just waiting for her and is just going to be there the whole month, kind of becoming a pain in the ass. She does have a Queen of Pentacles, but it is in reverse. And it's almost like self-care is a major thing that this person is needing. And this self-care, this self-love, it's just like you can't be around this person or in a relationship with somebody who becomes very passive and non-supporting because they don't like themselves. That's just kind of where this is at. There will definitely be a frustration with that, even a breakup. It could be, you know, a huge breakup. I mean, it would make her feel very shameful. It would bring a lot of almost like energy of her thinking that she's not, you know, lovable. Like that's just where that's headed. There will be a conversation about it, but it'll be too much of a challenge and they'll move forward with that. But let's get one more card on that because that's interesting. Okay, so the reason around the breakup or the situation is that because there's too much second guessing and it's almost like the timing and the issue. That's all of it. I mean, there's definitely hesitation in moving forward in the relationship, but it's like there's a reliance almost on the fact that the timing's not an issue, or it is an issue for sure. It's in reverse. Yeah, it's just all of the information is the bottom line is she's not able to count on this person. Too much, you know, second guessing themselves, really getting out of, you know, the idea that this is a new beginning. We should be like in this relationship, not over there, you know, not caring about it. That's just how I feel on that. Let's get a likely outcome for Demi Lovato for the next month. Okay. Bum, ba-da-dum. Lots of self-doubt. She could have a new relationship, but I just feel like she's gonna, like, you know, give herself an illusion that she can trust the person in this relationship. She does have high expectations, but when she got into the relationship, she kind of had an illusion about them anyway. So starting in the first place off in the bad foot. I just did one. Yeah, I just uploaded it. It's a good one. It was fun. The high expectations, though, are really keeping her kind of like tied to like the past. High expectations, meaning she had expectations when she got in the relationship and she holds them to that standard, which that's a beautiful thing, but not for the other person. So thank you so much. As far as like continuing to fight, yes, that's going to be here, but there needs, you know, she's going to be dealing with this conflict and she's really going to feel like it sucks the majority of the time. She doesn't want to deal with it. And this is something that she doesn't want to have a conversation about. So she probably will can that and just like allow the trust to be in the relationship, whether or not this person is a fraud. So that's just how that will go. But it's definitely her not letting go of her shadow self. And I really feel as if with the Judgment card, she should let go of that kind of stuff, or she should add it, you know, alchemize it, whatever she needs to do with it. But Demi Lovato. All right. I hope that you enjoyed that reading with Demi Lovato. If you would, please and thank you, go ahead and share, like, and follow on your social media, as well as share or going to, totally just lost my head. Go hit subscribe. Click the bell, please, before I lose my mind. My brains are everywhere today. Click the bell, hit subscribe. Don't miss any notifications here. If you don't want the notifications, don't click the bell. No big deal, but you'll come back. We'll see you soon. Also, if you would, enjoy the rest of this beautiful Saturday, you guys. See you later.